If you're on TSB, Talk Sport Business, and given that the rupee is really dropping like most currencies are against the US dollar and obviously the UAE dirham, given they're pegged at the same level, to get more details about some of the tax implications if you are looking to take especially gold back to India, joining us is Rashmi Jain, an auditor and tax practitioner for 2 decades and is the co-founder of JRB Chartered Accountants. Thank you for joining us here on Talk 100.3.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's great to have you on.
Right, Rashmi, first thing, Diwali time in India and, and obviously the wedding season also starts post-Navratri. A lot of Indians make it a point that they come here to shop for gold. Okay, which is not necessarily wrong. I mean, you get the best quality over here and, though the gold rates are pretty much the same around the world. But is there a certain limit of gold that one can carry back home?
Yes, there is. And the biggest misconception is that the travelers who come can carry back home gold. It is only when you have stayed out of India for more than a year that you have these exemption limits. So when a traveler comes here and goes back, actually they do not have any limits allowable to carry gold back home.
Oh, is it?
Yes. So you have to stay out of India for more than 1 year to qualify to carry gold back, and it is only the jewellery that you can take back in the allowance. Not even the bars.
And not bars and coins and stuff.
No. It's only the jewellery. The males can carry up to, say, 20 grams or 50,000 worth, whichever is lower, and the females can carry 40 grams or a worth of 100,000.
Well, hang on. So females can carry more than men?
Yeah, of course. We need more of gold than men.
Obviously, women wear more gold than men do, right?
Okay, all right. So no, next time I go to India, I need to get a wig and some lipstick, and and I can put it on to try and take more gold back. No one will know the difference.
Let me clarify. You need to be an Indian resident, so it might not help.
Right. No, but then with what you mentioned over here, I'm sure that if you carry anything beyond that, are there any penalties or fines that one has to pay, or can they just declare and go?
They have to declare and pay the customs duty on that. And yes, once you pay the duty, you can carry, and there are limits on that as well.
Okay.
But it's a kg and all, so I'm sure you're not buying more than that in jewellery.
Definitely, no one's buying that much.
Or declaring.
or declaring, for sure. But then, there has been this love for gold, in us Desis. We love our gold. We love, collecting them, saving them. It's a great form of investment, one thing for sure. But when you buy jewellery, you're paying so much in making charges that you have invariably, taken in consideration probably the next 10 years ka growth in gold by paying the making charges. Then how are you saving anything?
You're not actually saving, but then you're using the jewellery for your purpose as well. So you have to see the jewellery is not just investment. So the females are using it. It still holds on to its value. So
it does.
That's the part about it. So it's a show. It's ornament for females. So that has a value in that itself.
Right.
My father would not agree with it, but then females would.
No, obviously, yes. I mean, we should probably invite Kitch to one of the big fat Indian weddings, and he'll understand, the importance of, Indians and gold. The love that we have.
I'm a busy man. I haven't got 5 days to spare. That's the problem. If I want to try and go to all of them, but no, I kid. I've been to quite a few Indian weddings, and I do love the fact that my pants never fit when I walk out of there. There's so much food. It's always great. But Rashmi, you know what? On these tax implications, how many people are unsure about this? Are there often people that do get caught trying to take in too much gold back to India?
Yes, yes and no, because people actually do not know when they come here, but then they do talk around when they're on shop. They talk around people, and relatives would always guide them, right or wrong way, but then they would guide them. So they know, but these confusions still persist where you don't know that you have to be out of India for 1 year. They know the limits. They talk because it's here and say they know that these are the limits. They don't know that you need to stay out of India for 1 year. Another interesting thing is that if you want to pay the reduced duty of 13.75 if you have been out of India for more than a year, you need to pay it in foreign currency only.
Oh, okay.
If you say that I do not have foreign currency and I need to pay it in INR, it goes as high as 38%.
Wow.
So, yeah, so these are small things people don't know and might be caught by surprise when they meet a customs officer.
These are incredible things that you're mentioning here, Rashmi. So once again, if we try and sum it up in a way that men and women who've lived here, lived out of India for at least a year, only they have a limit of, or rather an allowance that they can carry gold with them. Not
Correct.
Visitors who come here to chill and 5 days later pack 3 kgs of gold and go. Right?
You're right.
20 grams for men and 40 grams for women in jewellery and not in coins or bars.
Exactly, yes.
Right. And if there is anything beyond that, they have to pay a duty, and that duty could be 13.7% that you mentioned, right?
13.75 if you have stayed more than 1 year out, but then only in foreign currency. Same in foreign currency. Yeah.
Okay, well, we need to be clear about that. So wonderful. That's great to be able to have that message and get out to people, particularly given it is Diwali and also wedding season coming up. Rashmi Jain, the Auditor and Tax Practitioner and co-founder of JRB Chartered Accountants. Thank you for joining us on Talk 100.3.
Thanks. It was fun.
No, thank you very much. So, yeah, I guess it's a reminder that you need to be a resident here. You've got to have the visa in order to be able to make use of those allowances. You can't just come and visit family and then go back and think it's going to apply to you.
True, exactly. I mean, it's something that we've never known. We knew that there was an allowance that you could, take advantage of. But no one knew that it was not applicable to, travelers or visitors who are coming in for like 5 days, coming and seeing your relatives, or probably just coming to visit the Burj Khalifa and back, with bag full of gold.
TSP talks